Hello and welcome back to another video. So if you are looking to start your business, maybe you've been given a business idea but you haven't quite taken action, but you want to know the exact steps, step by step, on how you should start your business, then this is going to be the perfect video for you. Now before you even clicked on it, you see how long the video was. Okay, so if you're not willing to put in the work, put your head down and really build a business, stay at your 9 to 5. Please, I beg. Don't waste your time. Entrepreneurship is not for the weak. If you want to change the trajectory of your financial future, if you want to really start living the life that you want to on your terms, if you want to have time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom through entrepreneurship, is possible, but you have to be willing to put in the work. So if you are lazy, weak-minded, you have a poor mindset, this is not for you. Do not stay at your 9 to 5, please. I beg. Especially if you work at Amazon and you're a 9 to 5 and we love y'all at Amazon. I do specifically. I love when I have my packages Prime Day. This may sound like harsh advice, but I don't want you to come over here to this channel thinking that everything is easy. If somebody is telling you to get rich quick, be very, very weird. I have been at this for 6 years. Entrepreneurship is not for the weak, okay? There have been times in my entrepreneurship journey where I quit. I quit. And guess what? I spent some time with the Lord, and the next day I was right back at it. You're going to have these moments. I will not trade this for anything. I seen a post and it said that I would much rather make $50,000 in my business. They were talking about profit. 50,000 profit in my business to make 100K at a job. If that sounds like you and you're not just getting into entrepreneurship for the money, but you're really getting into it to fulfill your purpose, to really live a life of freedom, and you understand that extra 50K, you know what I mean, it was all worth it in the end. I hope that that's making sense. But without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and get into the video. Just a quick little tidbit. I am the virtual CEO. I go by Triple Bless on social media platforms. My name is Christadia. I help entrepreneurs start, scale, market, and automate their business. And I also help business coaches scale their coaching business. So if that sounds like you, then I may be the business coach for you. If you're going through this video and you say, hey, you know what? I like what it is that you're talking about. I need a coach to hold my hand through this. And you understand that it takes money to make money, and you understand that it takes time and consistency to actually see results, then I'll be more than willing to coach you through your entrepreneur journey. I wish back in 2018 when I started a business that I had me as a business coach. I wish that I had all this information, but with anything, experience is the best teacher. And so I've learned so many things. I don't want y'all to make the mistake that I did. And so this is why I even started with business coaching. I knew I was called to it a long time ago. I just want to streamline that process for you. I want you to be able to get to success faster. I want you to be able to make educated decisions. I want you to be able to execute faster. Success loves speed. If you understand that it's better to get there faster, and with the coach, then I may be the business coach for you. Like I said, a lot of y'all, I know you're probably just watching this and you have limited funds. If that is you, then no problem. You can still watch this video in totality and take action today for free. Okay, I make content for free, but now if you want me to take the time out of my day to walk you through the process and coaching, of course, that's taking away time away from my businesses. So I just say all that to say that I am, like I said, I am a business coach. If you hear anything that I'm saying that resonates with you, or you hear anything in this video and you know, hey, I need that, I can help you along this journey. So you're going to see me looking at my notes because I don't want to forget anything. I wanted to outline this, so I made sure I gave y'all step by step by step by step by step. Okay, and y'all can literally save this video and come back to when you're ready. I'm going to give you everything that you need in this one video, y'all. I know y'all tired of scrolling. Y'all tired of scrolling to YouTube, trying to figure out the best information for starting a business. So here we go. The very first thing that you need to have when you're starting a business, you need to have an abundance mindset. You need to have the proper mindset when it comes to entrepreneurship. You need to understand that you have to put in work, and that when you start posting on social media, your videos aren't going to go viral because you haven't got good at it yet. You need to understand and you need to believe in yourself. A lot of y'all want to start a business just because y'all see other people winning on the internet, and you're chasing the money, you're chasing the whatever, the vanity metrics. Okay? I want you to come in and know, hey, this is my purpose. The thing that God put me here to do is attached to entrepreneurship. A lot of y'all purpose is not in entrepreneurship. Some of y'all purpose is in a corporate job, and that's okay. We all have different assignments, but if you are out of alignment with your purpose, I'm telling you, you're going to waste a lot of time, money, and energy trying to change entrepreneurship if your purpose is in corporate America, okay? But you may even have a gift that God is giving you to start something on the side that is going to build up a generation, that is going to leave the world, even just a small part of the world, your world, better off when you leave than when you came in. Does that make sense? I hope that y'all picking up what I'm putting down, okay? So you need to have the proper mindset and the mind frame for entrepreneurship. I need y'all to be reading self-development books. I need you to be consuming those entrepreneurial podcasts and really get that information in your spirit. You need to believe in yourself. A lot of y'all start businesses and you don't even really think that it can work for you. You just starting a business because it's trendy or whatever it is. Your favorite influencer has a business, and so you want to do it because you just want to have their lifestyle. No. Do it for the right reasons. Believe in yourself. Believe in God's calling over your life. Believe in the path that He is taking you to, because there are going to be a lot of days where it gets rough. But if you don't believe in God's promises, it will stop you. I read this quote and it says that success is on the road to failure, right? So let's just picture yourself. You're going down a road, okay? Success is at the end of the tunnel. You're going to have a bunch of things that's going to, that you're going to have to pivot around. There are going to be obstacles in your way that you're going to have to jump over. Listen, entrepreneurship, sometimes you got to get in the trenches before you start bringing in the income that you want to bring in, before you start impacting the group of people that you are meant to impact. Okay, so anyways, yes, you have to have the proper mindset for entrepreneurship. What I've noticed when listening to other entrepreneurs is that they all have a story of something that did not go right when getting started. Okay, and they learn from that, and now they teach it to the next generation of future entrepreneurs. Now that we got the mindset things out of it, it's certain foundational points that you need to do inside your business. Of course, we know a business name. Have a business name that is going to be unique, something that you can trademark. Before you start making all this content, make sure that when you become successful, because you will win. I believe that everything attached to you will win, right? But you don't want to be building a business and get served a cease and desist. I seen this happen with an entrepreneur. She was building her loungewear and it started getting big. And they're like, that is my business name. I'm gonna need you to do something else. And she had inventory with this business name. You don't want to have a logo or your business name on a whole bunch of clothes that you can't even sell because you got served a cease and desist, love. Build a business that you can have tomorrow. Okay, think long term. Don't think, oh, I just want to make a quick buck. No, think that you are building something that's going to be sustainable, something that you can give away to your kids. Have a little bit of foresight. Believe that your business is going to be a business for time to come. So, another thing that you need to do. I know it may seem so like small, like duh, but I'm telling you this because there's some people who don't know this, okay? But you need to know who your customer is. If you're trying to speak too broadly, then the person that you're speaking to won't hear you. Or your target audience, the person that you're meant to speak to, they won't hear you because you're trying to catch everybody. Speak to that one customer. Speak directly to that person and call them out in your content so they know, oh my God, how you know, you know what I'm saying? You talking directly to me, and they're going to actually consume your content. But anyways, yes, know who your ideal target is, know where they hang out, know their age range, maybe a specific demographic, whatever it is. Figure out who your target client is and really think about where they hang out, what they like to do, how they spend their free time, what they struggle with. And this is going to be so important, okay? When you better know your target audience or your avatar, like people like to say, or your ideal customer, the better it is and easier it is for you to market. because you know who they are, what they struggle with, their pain points, what makes them happy. You know what gets them out of bed, what they see for themselves, right? And I will tell you that this little tidbit, this is one of the things my business coach told me. She said that more than likely, your younger self is your avatar. And I know that to be true for my specific business. The reason why, like I told you, I got into business coach is because I understood how many mistakes I made. I understood how quickly I could have got to what people would deem success, right? Quicker had I known this information. And so I make content for my younger self. And with that, it's going to attract other people who are looking to get started in entrepreneurship, who are looking to be able to fire their boss, who are looking to move to their dream city or maybe even their dream country. You know, y'all know that I moved to my dream country. And so I speak directly to my younger self. And with that, I'm able to garner a bigger, broader audience because I know what I struggled with when I started my business. And this is why I came out with my program to help the next generation, right? And that it may be, you know, I've heard of like plus size women, they want to make a plus size clothing line because they feel like certain things doesn't fit them. All these clothes fit a certain stature. Maybe it fits the BBL bodies. Maybe it fits the standard European bodies. And so they want clothes that cater to their audience. So they are their own avatar. That may be true for your business as well. Okay. So the next thing, platform optimization, right? I know that y'all heard a lot about SEO. Let me just make it plain and simple for you, right? Your content, when people consume your content, they should know exactly who you are, what you do, and who you serve. When you are posting on social media, your page should be 80% the primary focus of it, right? You may want to do like a little bit of content that's a little bit out your niche, but you really want to speak to your target audience consistently. Like when people come to your page, they expect to see you in a certain way. I know that y'all may see an influencer like it's this one, I can't think of his name, but every time I see a video, he's praying. And so now his audience expects him to be in that manner. I just seen one post out of all the hundreds of posts that he had. I've seen one post of him hosting like a seminar, which is not really it's not really how I'm used to seeing him, but it still goes with the whole overall arching theme of what his page is. The more you post about something consistently versus having random content on your page, the better the SEO is, and the algorithm knows who to place your videos in front of, right? If one day you're doing you're doing a business video, and then the next you're doing a dance trend, and then the next you're doing lip sync and acting, and then the next you are whatever. Okay, like if you're doing a whole bunch of random things, it's going to be hard for you to grow. And then let's just say you get go viral for something that's outside of your realm, because that's what happened to me. I was posting my business content back to back, and then I was trying to be consistent. I told myself that I was going to post on TikTok for 90 days straight. And do y'all know I end up making a cleaning up video of my room. I'm like, I gotta clean up my room. Let me just go ahead and record this just so I can meet the criteria of, check off the box for me being consistent and showing up, right? Do y'all know that that's the video that went viral? Talk about like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay, I went viral, right? But those people who came and followed me for that video, it was hard to translate them into my business content, because I'm not up here trying to sell y'all cleaning supplies. I'm not up here like trying to sell y'all furniture. So what I went viral for did not match my business goals. And whenever I would post my other content, the people who follow me from that particular video, they didn't really engage in my other content. And so this is why going forward, I'm very niche down on my social medias. Even if I go a little bit outside of it, I tie it right back into entrepreneurship. And furthermore, just recently, I ended up separating my personal page from my business page. And just because I wanted to build out the SEO, so y'all watching this, then go ahead and follow me right now at I Am The Virtual CEO on Instagram. And So yeah, make sure that you are consistent in the way that you show up. You want the SEO to pick you up. So now we're going to go into like some legal things, okay? And I'm going to preface this section of the video to tell you that the way I'm going to tell you to structure out your business is for a purpose, okay? I want it to be right the first time. I don't want you to have to go back and do paperwork or whatever, switch things around, okay? When it comes to building a business, I want y'all to understand. I know. If y'all are really serious about business, this is why I told all the people who not serious to go ahead and click out. It's going to take money for you to legitimately start a business. I want you to start right the first time. I don't want you to have to go back and change addresses, this, whatever, right? I'm just telling y'all how I think and how I operate, right? To me, for my business, it's either go work or it's go roll. I don't go into a business thinking, oh, it's going to fail. No. Going back to what I said earlier, abundance mindset. You got to have a mindset for this. So if you're thinking, oh, well, let me just play this as a hobby, guess what? That's what you're going to have, an expensive hobby. So I go into business knowing, hey, we finna make this thing work. Let's get it. Okay? And I'm just saying all this to say, establish your business right the first time and legally. You're going to get you a business address. I use Anytime Mailbox for my business address. It costs me $11, $12 a month. Okay? I'm telling you to get the business address first. Why? Because you're going to use this address for all of your legal documents. The last thing that I want to happen is that your address gets leaked or something and it's attached to your business. And now people know where you lay your head at. I don't like stuff like that. That's just me personally. And so I put all of my business stuff with my business address. And another reason why this is going to be important is because let's just say you decide that you want to start doing business funding, or maybe you want to start doing business grants or whatever it is, okay? Or maybe you want to get a CDFI lender, or whatever it is. If your business paperwork is already too legit to quit, banks will take you more seriously, lenders will take you more seriously, right? And so you don't, like I said, you don't have to pay all that money to switch over to pay the paperwork later on. Like I said, you don't want to get doxxed, and whenever somebody looks up your business. First of all, when you're going to be shipping orders, you don't want your personal address on there. You want a business address up there. Let's just say you're selling digital products. Even when you set up your Stripe account and you have when you set up your Stripe account, they ask you for the address. And when you have a dispute and stuff, I want y'all to know that stuff be on there. How do I know? I had a recent dispute. I end up winning my disputes. I win 100% of my disputes because I check off certain boxes. I run my business like a business and not like a side hustle. Okay. But anyways, I'll say all this to say, just do it right the first time. Make a legit business. We are business owners. We are not hobby starters. And so now that we have our business address, we're going to go to irs.gov and we are going to get our EIN. What's the EIN? Employer Identification Number. Okay. This is your social security number, if you will, for your business. And this is help you, like I said, if you're building business credit, this will help you when you need to get a DUNS number. It will help you when it's time to file taxes. It's free. It takes you 5 minutes. Go to EIN.gov, go to IRS.gov, search EIN, and do it. Fill in the blank. When you do the EIN, it's going to ask you the name of the business, your name, the business address. It's going to ask you the address. Give them the business address. And it's like the name of the business. I think I already said that. And like the category that your business is in, right? It's super simple. Super simple. If you can fill out a job application, you can get an EIN number. Do not pay somebody to do your EIN. So go get the EIN for the free ski. So the next one, after you get your EIN, you want to get your articles of organization, right? So a lot of people know it as a LLC, but not everybody wants to have an LLC. My businesses are LLCs, and then I file my taxes as a corporation, okay? You can file, like, legally, you can elect your business to be taxed like a corporation, even though you still have a LLC. Y'all may say, what's the importance of an LLC? It's to separate, like, let's just say somebody was to sue you. You separate your business money from your personal money so they can't come after your business, your personal assets. Now, it's a lot to that. I really don't want to get into that in this video. If y'all want to know more about that, go ahead and leave comments on this and say, hey, let me know the difference if I need an LLC, S Corp, C Corp, whatever, and we kind of go over everything. Just know that this is not legal advice. This is just for educational purposes only. So let me go ahead and give that disclaimer. I am not a legal advisor. This is just what I did, and I'm just telling y'all. So your articles of organization, you either file as a LLC or a corporation or something like that, okay? So you will go ahead and file that paperwork with your state. So we're still in the legal section, so I'm just going to go ahead and talk about you getting a business bank account. You guys, it's super, super simple. Well, at least with Bank of America, I've done business bank accounts through Bank of America. All I have to do to get a business bank account is send them my EIN, my IRS letterhead with my EIN number, and send them my articles of organization / my LLC. So I sent them that paperwork, and of course, once I did it, my business bank account has my business address on it. It was super simple. I just went to the bank and searched business bank account, submitted the paperwork. Super easy. I mean, y'all, it's really not that hard, okay? I promise you it's not that hard. And like I said, this would be great for you to separate the finances in case that maybe somebody tried to come after you legally. Your finances is all separated. So now that we have a lot of the legalities out the way, we're going to go ahead and talk about branding. So branding is very important, okay? You want to brand yourself and tailor that branding to who your target audience is going to be. When you think about like the clean girl, right? That has a certain aesthetic. What do you think about when you think of clean girl? She probably wears nude. She probably drinks matcha. She probably shops at Target. I'm sorry. I mean, they definitely have a branding. When you think about a certain music artist, fill in the blank, think about what their branding is. How do they show up every day? Like, let's just say Erykah Badu. When you see Erykah Badu, what do you think of? What do you think of? Okay, she's branded her way in such a way. She's branded herself in a way. And that's going to be the same thing when it comes to your business as well. Think about how you want to be perceived. Do you want to give all classy, timeless, minimalist? I'm be honest, I'm a maximalist. And so parts of my business, it is a little extra, but you know what I mean? My customers don't mind that, right? You don't want to have to dilute yourself to become more palatable. You want to brand yourself in a way that attracts your target audience, right? And so branding, your certain colors, how you show up, your cohesiveness. I would tell you to, dial that in as much as possible. Whenever somebody is scrolling and they stop and see your video, they automatically know that it's you. Even while they're just like, oh dang, that was Triple Blessed, because she's always in the same particular background, so I know that this is her video, right? So how I show up, even when I do my thumbnails, I do my thumbnails a certain way so that it's easily identifiable. I just started this channel, but in my mind, I want my thumbnails to kind of be very, very similar, so it's easily identifiable for my subscribers, so they can notice and realize as they're scrolling, boom, that's I am the virtual CEO. This is how she always has her thumbnails. That's a part of the branding, right? It's okay for you to rebrand later on as you mature or whatever, but I just want y'all to think of these things in mind. I will tell you also, another part of your branding that I never hear anybody mention is your pricing, right? So that goes back to who your target customer is. If you are targeting high schoolers, college students, they probably don't have a lot of finances, right? So they're probably looking for things that are budget friendly, okay? They may be in a trending era. So they may be following the trends. So you may have to build your business that is low to mid ticket, but high value, right? So your pricing is going to have to match the income that your target audience is bringing in. Also, like I said, your business may have to be up to date on the trends if you are targeting a younger audience. So keep that in mind. Now, if you are attracting, maybe let's just say women who are more established, they have a little bit more discretionary income, you can have a higher pricing. Okay, but with that, you must have quality to match that pricing. Your branding must match that pricing. There's a particular branding, aesthetic, music selection, way to film a certain video for a particular audience. You just have to figure out what that audience is. All of this is a part of your branding. You want to, once again, attract your target customers. Figure out how they like to consume video. I know you all seen like a lot of like that ADHD content. It's like whatever, I can't really explain it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But that speaks to a certain audience. When you see very neutral colors, you know what I mean? Like I said, the clinger, that speaks to a certain audience. When I see I don't know, y'all pick up what I'm putting down. Just think about your branding. Okay, so now content creation. Okay, content is king, consistency is queen. Or is it consistency is king, content is queen? I don't know, they go hand in hand. You don't have a business for real without content and without consistency. If you are not going to take this thing serious, please do not waste your time. Do not waste your coin. Do not waste your energy trying to start a business if you're not really in it. But whenever I'm just going to give you a brief overview of your content. Whenever you are filming your content, try to film it from different angles. Make sure that you have a hook in the first 3 seconds of your video. Let's just say maybe I want to make a video on people who want to make their first 10K. And I'm making short form content. I'm going to say, hey, are you thinking about starting a business and you want to know how you can get to your first 10K? Boom. That's a hook. So the first 3 seconds, you tell your people what the video is going to be about. And you say it in a way that makes them stop scrolling. Okay? So you want to have a good hook. You can have a visual hook, which is, for people who are more into aesthetics or more into film creation. They do a lot of visual hooks. Like it may look very moody, it looks cinematic. Okay, so if you are really good at film and production, you can do visual hooks. Those are really good, something that's eye-catching. You can do verbal hooks, like I just told y'all. You tell people what it is that your video is going to be about, or you can do text on the screen. Your text on the screen could be a hook. And so make sure that you're using a hook in all of your videos, no matter which hook that you're going to use. Some people may use both. They may say it and then they may have the captions. Okay, so keep that in mind. You want to have a hook. And you also want to use the element of storytelling. We love a good story. Take your customers or your consumers, people who are viewing your content, take them through a journey, right? So even if you're doing a simple get ready with me, that's a journey. I think we overthink things. Like we're overthinking things. When somebody tell you to work on your storytelling could be, I was dressed like this now, but at the end, I came out with this awesome look. Okay. Your journey could be a vlog. You're literally taking people from place to place throughout the week. That's you taking them on a journey. You may do a literal story time, taking people on a journey of a moment that happened, but you have to keep them engaged. And which gets to the editing part. When it comes to me with editing, I love to edit. I try to shorten the clip as much as possible. I want to give y'all the maximum value in the least amount of seconds possible when it comes to short form content. Now, when it comes to YouTube, people who come to YouTube, they understand that they're going to be on the platform for a little bit longer. So I will elaborate as much as I need to, but nothing more than that, right? Get to the point. People got things to do. People got businesses to start. Get to the point. And what I'm saying is, when you're editing your content and you see a clip and you be like, oh, okay, I could have made that shorter. Start thinking about that. Now, it's going to take you a little bit of time to really hone in on your content creation journey. But if you introduce these little nuggets into your content creation strategy, it will start coming natural to you, and you will have, you will start converting people to become from a viewer to actually a follower, right? And that's the same thing when you're marketing your business. By default, if you're a business owner, you're a content creator. Embrace it, babes. You might as well, if you're going to be creating content, you might as well have quality content. And you might as well be making money off of it. If you're going to create content, you might as well be making money off of it in one way or another, okay? Okay, of course, trending audios. If you are on Instagram, this is going to be very important. If you can find a trending audio for under, 5K, then go ahead and put that audio, but make sure it matches the vibe of your video, right? Okay, so this is my favorite part of the video, the marketing and the selling, y'all. I thought I knew how to market until I started learning how to market. And I realized how much I didn't know. But you can get, as long as you have like at least a good basis on it, you can learn more as you go, okay? And it's a lot to be learned about marketing, but it's really not that hard. I think that I used to overthink it. And so yeah, but it's really not that scary. I want y'all to get so good at marketing, so good at selling, because this is what's going to make or break your business. If you have all of those other pieces, if you got an LLC, if you create, bomb cinematic content, but you don't know how to market or sell, you're going to be in trouble, babes. Okay? And this is why that is exactly what I teach you. I emphasize on the marketing and the selling part because, of course, you want to make some money. Okay, if you're starting a business, you at least want to be able to get in front of the audience to help people. But you can't give people the transformation if they don't buy into your product, right? Depending on what it is. Even if you're putting on free content, you need to know how to market just to give people the advice for free. Does that make sense? But when it comes to you launching a product, I don't care if it's a digital product or a physical product, you need to roll out a pre-launch strategy. You never want to just put a link in your bio and you haven't got your customer base excited for what it is that you're going to launch. Let's just say that I know that I'm coming out with a clothing brand in the future. I'm going to start a page with my business name on it, and I'm going to do get ready with me's every single day. Every day. Even if I have to pull out 7 outfits and sit in front of my tripod and my camera and record all 7 of them and then put them out once a day. Why is that so hard? Get your audience accustomed to seeing you put on clothes if you plan on putting out a clothing line. So now you already have an audience that's warmed up. In the background, you're getting all of your things together. You're doing the logo. You're doing your website, right? You're priming them. You're getting into your content creation bag before you even put something out. So by the time you start putting stuff out and they're asking you what it is that you're wearing, oh, it's actually from my brand. The link is in the bio. Warm people up. But like I said, you're creating content even while you're waiting for your distributors to even bring you your mail you your product, right? Which we haven't even got to that. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. So you're priming your audience. Let's just say you've been doing Get Ready With Me. You have a video that's going viral. You're in the background working on your business. You let them know in every single video, hey, I want y'all to subscribe to my email list. And when I launch, I'm doing a clothing line. And also, this is another tidbit. As you're getting this thing, let your audience know. Hey, y'all, I will be starting a business. I know that y'all really love my Get Ready With Me. If you want to be the first to know when we launch, then go ahead and get onto my email list. Be posting about it in your stories, on your page. Make a status, a tweet, or whatever. Talk about it. The whole point of the pre-launch strategy is to get people excited. Like, you want people to be waiting at the on your website for your product. Even if it's just 5 people, it's like, so what? They're following your journey. You will get better at this. You will garner a bigger audience as long as you are consistent. You need to have your email campaign set up and ready to go. I'm sorry, y'all. My dog, she being needy right now, so I guess she's going to be part of the content. But you make an extra 20 to 30% in your emails. If you're selling a physical product, you need to have SMS text messages. People are more likely to read your text message than they are your emails, right? Like I said, you make an extra 20 to 30% with emails. You make an extra 47% with SMS. So it depends on your industry, of course. These are just numbers that I looked at a while ago. So if the numbers have changed, y'all let me know in the comments. But when I did research a while ago, these are the numbers that was given. It depends. Like I said, this is industry specific, and it depends on your marketing, your branding, your whole rollout strategy. So, just keep that in mind. But like I said, you want to have these things in process because you don't want to be leaving any money on the table, right? Go live with your product. I don't care if you're unboxing stuff. Be connected with your audience. Keep your finger on the pulse. Know what it is that they like. Build that like, no trust factor. What I've noticed is that since I haven't been going live as much on TikTok, people are like, when your next live? When are you going live? You know what I mean? I'm building a community and not just a follower base. Like, they really feel connected to me. When we had the worst storm in Dubai just recently, people were checking on me that I've never met in person. Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? We heard about this stuff. I had people telling me that they was praying for me. People I don't even know, right? And so I'm just telling you, you may not believe it, but the more you go live, the more people will get into your product. You're building that like, no trust factor. I don't know how I did it, but when it comes to you creating your graphics for your business, definitely do it on Canva. If you have a digital product business, of course, if you have a ebook, or maybe you have a course that you want to put together, do it on Canva. It's the most cost effective. You can do it for free. Now, where I host my course at is differently. I do mine on School, but if you're just starting out or whatever, and maybe you want to get proof of concept before you start playing for your platform, definitely, like I said, do your graphics in Canva, and you can even do your ebooks and your course inside of Canva. And then, of course, if you need to, you can use AI tools like ManyChat to help you with your captions and to respond to people in your DM. You can use ChatGPT to help you with captions. But anyways, y'all, I just kind of wanted to give y'all a high-level overview of how you can get started with your business. Please don't overthink it. Put one foot in front of the other. I hope that this was not too overwhelming. And if this video was, then entrepreneurship probably not for you. I'm trying to deter the people who is not serious about entrepreneurship. I know y'all been seeing a lot of success stories, but believe you me, they put in a lot of work before they got to where they are. And so if you want to be that success story, it's possible. Be willing to put in the work though. I want you to work on your mindset, get in the rooms, watch the YouTube videos, read the books, implement the strategies so that you can stop watching everybody else win but you. I mean, you're on the sidelines watching everybody win, waiting, trying to figure out when it's going to be your time, but it won't be your time until you take action. And so anyways, y'all, I'm wishing you peace, purpose, and prosperity in your business. If you want somebody to help you, walk you through all of these strategies, I do that. If you are looking for a business coach, make sure that you look at the link below, and my team will get with you to see if you qualify. I don't work with everybody. And yeah, but like I said, just implement these strategies for free. And if you do implement or you find something that I said valuable, then let me know in the comments. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'm wishing you peace, purpose, and prosperity. You want to say bye, mama? Since you ain't me loud, you want to say bye? I was making sure her breath stank. Y'all see, she knows she got a black mama. She know better than try to lick me in the face. Ain't that right, mama?